Howdy ho, Dickarinos, it's me once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're going to be doing another premiere draft, Tarkir Dragonstorm. We're still in week 1, this is the first weekend of the format, so I bet everybody's hitting this set real hard. Before we get into it though, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you see, please like, share, subscribe, come on over to twitch.tv/DickRecord, and that out of the way. Wow, that was fast. Pack one, pick one. What are we getting, folks? Big money, no whammy. This is a whammy. That's a whammy. Let's see. There's a Kishla Trawlers. That seems okay. Uprooted or unrooted ancestor seems fine. There's an iridescent tiger, which is kind of cool. Like, if you want a double spell, this is great for double spelling, right? I think I like the Kieran, but the Trawler seems pretty good too. There's also this Dragon Brood relic, which allows us to, like, ramp and fix at the same time. Maybe I take that over, let's see, Kishla Trawlers. You may exile a creature from your graveyard. When you do, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. So that's like just a 2-for-1, right? But you want to play this later on when you can get a removal spell immediately and then cast the removal spell. Then there's Sun Pearl Kieran, that's just like, oh yeah, let's rebuy an ETB and save a creature from save a creature from removal, and or be a 2/1 flyer. This is really hard. It's definitely not United Battlefront. I think I'm gonna take the Kishla Trawlers because I kind of like the teamer colors, so we're taking that. Stadium Headliner is a fun card. What else is here? There's Formation Breaker. There's Sonic Shrieker. I do like this card a lot. So I like it more than Kishla Trawlers. This can kill a Kishla Trawlers, but the Kishla Trawlers can get back a removal spell that just outright kills us. But this can also make it could kill something small, or it could force your opponent to like discard their last card. I'm looking at the Stadium Headliner, but I don't know if it's good enough. I tried playing with this before, and the problem with it is that like your opponent kind of sees it and goes like, well, now I know to like chump block this, or you know. There's also a Teeming Dragonstorm, which is not bad, not ideal, right? 4 mana for 2/2/2s is like fine in the go wide strategy. I like Sonic Shrieker. I don't love Sonic Shrieker. It doesn't align very well with Kishla Trawlers, but that said, I really think that Sonic Shrieker is kind of a fun, it's a fine card, right? I'm gonna take the Sonic Shrieker. Might be stupid to take a 3-color card here. Wingblade Disciple. Oh, okay. I definitely like this a lot more than, let's see. Botanist kind of wants you to get more lands off the top of your deck, and it can help you dig for more lands while also fueling the, oh god, what is it? The Harmonize mechanic. You tap this to harmonize something, and then hopefully you get a land off the top. I like Wingblade Disciple, because if you can go off with this, if you can flurry often enough with this, this makes you a big board of flyers, right? And I see myself trying to get that you know, that good flurry stuff going on there. I like it better than, let's see, Karu Goldkeeper. I don't know how to feel about. This is Sultai though, and it isn't in the colors that I do like. But as a 3/3 flyer, it's never been great. I'm taking the Wingblade Disciple. FLURRY seems to be kind of here for us, right? I can see myself taking the Quarry Mountain Stalwart, right? And if we do take that, maybe blue is the splash or maybe black is the splash, right? But I see myself taking this Quarry Mountain Stalwart. I like that it's a 3/3 for 3 that when you cast your second spell, you drain your opponent for 2, which is, I guess it's like a shock helix, right? In a way. Yeah, I like this card actually in the Flurry deck. I think this is worth taking. We do want to look for some fixing. There's a Karu Gold Speaker. There's a Thornwood Falls. There's a Fire Rim Form. Not thrilled by that card. There's a lot of cards that I'm not... Ooh, actually, wait, no, there's an Unending Whisper here. Yeah, we can take this. If we're harmonizing, it's fine, but if we're also just trying to double spell, it's also pretty good because it's a 1-mana spell, right? So, you know, it's pretty good for activating Flurry. Sometimes you just hold it in your opener and then like wait a few turns until you can actually activate Flurry with Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Like turn 4 you go Quarry Mountain Stalwart, Unending Whisper, and you drain your opponent for 2 immediately. And that feels really good. So let's take that. There's a Narset. Beginning of the end step, discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you cast this turn. That seems good. There's also Oh, this seems good too. Furious Forebear, I'm not too thrilled about. Then there's a very Venerated Stormsinger, which I think is great in the Mardu deck. We're so far off this Stormstreaker. I'm tempted to take this card. Number of spells you cast this turn. 3 mana, 3/4. I think if I want to have fun, I think we take the Narset. I do like Overwhelming Surge. But I think if we want to have fun, we take the Narset. This can be a 2-for-1, but I think we take the Narset to have fun. Right, it's early enough in the format where we can try to have fun. Ooh, green card. Wingspan Stride is not the greatest. I think we take the Rebuke here. I do want to get some fixing, but I don't think it's Dismal Backwater, even though it can help us fix for the Shrieker. The Rebuke also kind of like is fixing, and it's 5 mana, 5 damage, refunds 3 of it. And then exile the creature if it would die. We do need removal. We'll take the removal. Temur Monument's interesting. Focus the Mind's pretty good. Riverwalk technique is fine. I think we could take the Temur Monument. Yeah, because I could also see myself like grabbing a forest with this at worst and cracking it to make a 5/5. Right. Helps us fix. And that's what I like about it. I'm not a big fan of the Devoted Duelist, but the Iridescent Tiger can lead to turns where we double spell pretty well. And it also ends up being a free spell if that's the case, because it refunds you all the mana that you just paid, right? So I'm going to take that here. Yeah, there's a Monastery Messenger. 1 non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard on top of your library. That can be interesting. I think it's better than the Stag, so I'm going to take that here. The Devoted Duelist. Sagu Pummeler's like pretty good. I'm going to take the Duelist. Just a very, very fast little guy. Do we take the Backwater or the Practitioner? When you cast your second spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, then scry. I don't know if that's the payoff we want. I think I'll just take the Dismal Backwater if we were trying to splash for that. I'll take the Ringing Strike Mastery. We probably don't play the Ringing Strike Mastery. I don't think it's good enough. This format's kind of slow where your opponent's going to be able to like untap their creature, and in certain events, if they're just kind of flooded, use it as pseudo vigilance on that creature. Wow. The spell can't be countered. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. That's 100% worth splashing for. I could also see myself taking Defibrillating Current from here, but I think that this is fantastic, right? Exile target non-land permanent. You never have to worry about it again. Fantastic removal spell. And I think this is where we start to like look at cards in terms of like where they sit on our curve and what we're doing with them, right? So like Whisper Mastery can sit there with the removal spells. I'm going to take on the Inevitable Defeat, and we do want to keep this Dismal Backwater in here as well as other cards for fixing. And Sonic Shrieker becomes something more doable because of it. There's also a Narset's Rebuke, and I would consider Defibrillating Current if not for Inevitable Defeat being here as well. So let's take the Defeat, put that in our removal pile. There's a Kishla Trawlers here. I could take another Kishla Trawlers. I could see it being worth taking, right? Making sure that we get our spells cast, right? There's a Temur Monument. Temur Monument looking worse and worse. There's also a Tranquil Cove, which could be good, as well as an Evolving Wilds. Devotee is actually not terrible either. Just have a 2 mana, a 2-drop in play that filters for us and can also help us crack our monument. I could see that, but I'm not seeing anything in the world of like helping us double spell other than the Trawlers and the Tranquil Cove. So I'm going to take the Trawlers. It allows us to rebuy our removal spells. Kishla Skimmer is interesting. 2 mana, 2/2. Oh, but it's blue-green. Yeah. All right. It's in blue-green. This is like, it's in blue-green. Never mind. Sorry, everybody. Seize Opportunity could be playable. There's a Jeskai Devotee. I think I want to play the Jeskai Devotee as a way to fix our colors. There's also Dispelling Exhale. Counter target spell. Yeah, no. I think we could take this as like a 2-drop, and I think that that's fine, right? It's probably even better than Devoted Duelist. I think that the Flurry trigger does more here on it, allowing it to attack through. Mystic Monastery, can't pass that up. Cannot pass that up. Perfect fixing, enters tapped, provides red, white, and blue. America mana. There's a Stride, there's a Furious Forebear. I'm not seeing a lot of good blue, red, and or white cards from that side. Right? So, kind of concerned. But, ooh, never mind. He was like, yeah, there's nothing good coming from that. Never mind. We're going to take this Frostcliff Siege. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a chance that the Effortless Master wheels, but I doubt it. I'm surprised that this Frostcliff Siege is actually here. So this actually tells me that maybe blue-red is like incredibly open from that side. I would take the Effortless Master. I think that that's pretty good too. But we're going to take the Frostcliff Siege. Jeskai or Teamer. Whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, draw a card, combat damage, or creatures you control have trample and haste. I think that they're both good. Dispelling Blizzard's like amazing, actually. But what is this again? This is the one that makes it 2/2. And it's a 3/4 flyer with vigilance that makes another creature bigger. They're both good. There's also Assault Road Pack Beast. Let's see. Okay, so this is a control card. And this is a 2-drop that's also a 5-drop. And this can help us pull off our Flurry more, right? It does feel like white is more of the splash color, or the third color, but I will take the Dawnbreaker. Ireni's rebuff is great. Bounce something, harmonize, bounce something else, right? There's also an Unending Whisper, but I really like this type of effect. So I'm going to take that and we're going to put it in the... Didn't we have a removal pile? Oh, it's just putting things wherever it wants to now, isn't it? Okay, so there, this goes there, this goes there. Let's see. Sibsig Appraiser. Oh, this is the one that's like a 2/1 draw card. That's really late for that, actually. Otherwise, I'd take the Windscarred Crag, but this is a fantastic card. One in your hand, one in the graveyard. Get on, buddy. Swiftwater Cliffs is probably the pick here. There's another Narset's Rebuke. I don't want another like 5 mana removal spell. Dawnbringer's more of a 2. This is a non-creature spell. Yeah, I'm really liking where this is going. Siege is also a non-creature spell. Yeah, no, we're gonna take the land here. And probably just gonna take the land here again, right? Teamer Devotee. Let's take the land. Dispelling Exhale or Stormbeacon Blade. No. The Exhale is playable, but I don't know if we're playing it. The Relic is interesting. We could play the Stride. I will take the Stride, but we're not playing it. That card that I mentioned earlier did not wheel. I will take Boulder Dragon. There's a Rebuke. We could take a second Rebuke, but I don't think... One in your hand. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature control gets double strike. Yeah, we'll take that. There's also an Equilibrium Adept. It's just like, oh yeah, I'll take grind out value card here. It essentially, yeah, put one in your hand and the rest in, it gives you 2 cards, so it's essentially 3 mana, draw 2 over the course of 2 turns, and then when you cast a non-creature spell, more of your creatures just kind of get in. They get double strike. If you have instant speed stuff, suddenly your trades become, or your trades in combat suddenly become winning combat, right? I'll take Rediscover the Way, because we're gonna rediscover the way, folks. There's also a Tranquil Cove and an Agent of Codis. There's another Wingblade Disciple. I think we're in for it. Yeah, I think we're in for that. Dragon's Prey is also pretty good, as is Rugged Highlands. I don't know if we would splash for Dragon's Prey, but we are playing Sonic Shrieker and Inevitable Defeat, right? So, but yeah, let's take the Wingblade Disciple. I do like it. Is also a Sibsig Appraiser. I would definitely take a Sibsig Appraiser if the Wingblade Disciple was not here. So that's probably like the pick order 1, 2, and then possibly Serpent. I don't know if I like Wild Ride enough. Although it's 2 spells, right? Because of the Harmonized mechanic. What is this? New Way Forward? Oh, this is one of those real fun ones, guys. Next time a source of of your choice would deal damage to you this turn. Prevent that damage. When the damage is prevented this way, new way forward deals that much damage to that source's controller, and you draw that many cards. That's amazing. It also screams, don't do anything stupid, opponent, because you have to leave a 5 mana. It's like, don't do anything stupid, opponent. You're going to get blown right out. I'm definitely taking that. We're going to have some fun, folks. There's also a Twin Bolt and an Unending Whisper here, but New Way Forward seems amazing. That's a Mox. That's a Zergo. Somebody in Mardu is going to be real happy with that. There's another Messenger and another Devotee. I think we take the Devotee over the Messenger here. Because this doesn't put the card in your hand, which is unfortunate, right? It just kind of like puts a card on top of your library, but it can help you like rebuy your removal spells. That said, I would like another 2, and Jeskai Devotee is both another 2 and a card that helps to fix us for our red-blue stuff. There's an Iridescent Tiger, a Leopard. I don't know how I feel about the Elder, but I think this is a good time to take a Bloodfell Caves to help fix for our inevitable defeat and Sonic Shrieker, right? Humbling Elder looks interesting enough as a combat trick. Rescue Leopard's fine, but I think the best card for us here is the Bloodfell Caves. There's also, yeah, a Tiger, but like I don't know if I'm in for another 5 right now. Crag is probably the pick, although Temur Tawnyback's not terrible. Right? It's the first strike, yeah. Temur Tawnyback it's a looter. It's a 4/3 looter. I think we take the land regardless. I think we just want to make sure that we're hitting our land drops and oh god, Whirlwing Stormblood. I kind of like it, but maybe the correct thing is it's too greedy to take that. What's wrong with me? I'm gonna take the Scoured Barrens. Look at all these duels. I'm gonna be that monster that's just got all the duels. Mammoth Bellow? Do I have a green source? It's too greedy, right? It's a Temur Monument. I have a Temur Monument. Mammoth Bellow? God, it's so greedy. It's so greedy. It's so greedy. So greedy. I have no chill. I'll take the Agent. It's a cheap creature. It has Renew, so if we ever end up with it in the graveyard, we can use it to, you know, as a mana sink later on in the game. There's also Narset's Rebuke, but let's see. Wild Ride has Harmonize. Harmonize. Summit Intimidator. There's also an Ice Ridge Serpent. Do I want another 5? I don't have any 4s, right? I do have some 4s. I don't think that's good enough. I guess it blocks dragons. Yeah, let's take that for now. Wild Ride, Dragon Brood's Relic. There's a Lightfoot Technique. I do like Lightfoot Technique. It's a 1/1 counter, flying and indestructible, so sometimes you just win with this, right? Messenger again, or Coordinated Maneuver. I think we have a lot of removal, so I'm going to take another creature. Rebellious Strike, +3/+0 until end of turn, draw a card. Yeah, let's take that. And another Unending Whisper. Wow. That's actually kind of interesting. We have some cuts to make. We're going to be leaning heavily on this, not Harmonize mechanic. Alright. Alright. Folks. I think the correct thing to do is to take out the Mammoth Bellow. Just saying. I don't think we need the Temur Monument either. Because, again, we're not, like, doing green land anything, right? All of our lands are blue, black, red, white. It's another 4-color deck. We have to make some cuts. I don't like Mastery. In terms of removal, we have Defeat. We have 2 Rebukes. No Way Forward's the fun card. We're going to keep that. We have... I don't think we're going to exhale anything. We have like 1 dragon in here, right? I guess 2. We have the Riling Dawnbreaker. I still don't think Exhale here does anything. It's just the counter spell. I'd rather just rebuff things, I think. So let's cut that. Draw a card is really good on Rebellious Strike, actually. +3/+0 doesn't save the creature, though. So I think what we do here is we keep the Technique over the Strike. Rediscover the Way, Frostcliff Siege, and New Way Forward are like, and Narset are like our this is gonna be fun type cards, right? I think we have enough black sources where we might not have to play any black basics, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3. No, we gotta play 1, 4 because we have two black spells, right? Between Inevitable Defeat and Sonic Shrieker. I could cut them both. Is that the thing to do? We took so much fixing for it. I think we don't. I think we can keep it like it is, right? How many creatures do we have? 17? Okay. Let's see. Fire creature. That's a combat trick. These draw us cards. Maybe it's something that's like not good here. Kishla Trawlers. Kishla Trawlers can rebuy us removal spells as our creatures die. So, and our removal spells die. I feel like we don't have a high curve, so maybe it's like correct to cut a land, actually. Is that crazy? How many sources do we have of each color? It says it right here, right? 4 and then 7. 7, right? 7, 2, 3, 4, 7, then there's 6, 7, and then white sources at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So this tells you. You might not even see this. This is an untapped thing. It says 7, 7, 4, 7. So that's how my mana sources are going. How is our yeah. Okay. So we have the least white spells. And Lightfoot Technique is not something I really want to just cast on turn 2. You could probably cut up planes. Is that wrong? Is that crazy? It might be crazy. We have all this like enters tapped, all these tap lands rather. Hold on, let's wait until we get to there. Okay, so maybe we cut a Whisper, right? We have a lot of card draw. I only have Whisper in here because it is a 1 mana spell that we can harmonize later on to try to pull off double spelling shenanigans. Devoted Duelist is not my favorite 2-drop, but it is a 2-drop. The Summit Intimidator has like no synergy with this deck, so I'm gonna cut that. And yeah, maybe it is just cut up planes, right? 41 cards. Narset can be our deck art. Let's go. Jeskai Necromancy? I don't know. Oh no, going into round 1. We'll see how this goes, folks. Alright. No red sources and a bunch of red spells. That's a mull. Almost perfect mana. Inevitable Defeat in hand. We can keep this and we'll probably just put the Inevitable Defeat in the bottom, right? I think we have to do that like that, yeah. Done. Just start playing our tap lands. I guess the question is, okay. I think we play out, so we do have the mana to double spell on turn 4 with this out. The question is, do we play the Stalwart? Oh, this is bad. This is like real bad. This is like super duper bad. Do we go for the value or the other value? This can block that. We kind of need this to win, I want to say. I'm going to play the Stalwart first. I think that the Stalwart has less of a target on its head than the Wingblade Disciple. Oh boy. Opponent is going off. I guess the question is, do I just block the Warden here? Does this not? Oh. No, they get the card and then they do the thing. Okay. And I think the correct thing to do is to actually block the Warden. Because the Warden's going to go off too much. Oh, they're just not doing it. Okay. So, we can do this. since they're not doing anything, I think I'm going to bounce the Warden to their hand. Alright, so that means we play Devotee into Ireni's rebuff. No attacks. Next turn we should be able to Narset Rebuke the Envoy. I'm not blocking that. If we draw a land, though, I think the correct thing to do is to Disciple into Agents. Yep. I think the correct thing to do, if we can get some untapped mana. This costs 3 less if I tap the Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Yep. Okay. Kish, Monastery Mentor. Not the thing that I want right now. That's 3, and that's 2. If I put this out, no. I think the correct thing to do is actually to Wingblade Disciple here. And then I'll send them the Stalwart, actually. If they want to trade, I'll trade. Yeah. Because I think that the Quarry Mountain Stalwart's actually less good than that. Oh boy. Stalwart Successor. This is the one that, yeah, it increases the amount of counters that they get. Oh boy. It looks like they're going tall on that one thing. Okay. Never mind. This is bad, right? Hold on. I think we definitely have to kill this. I don't want to double block right now. I'm not going to block. I'm going to take 9. Okay, so we play that. That's not wonderful. There is nothing that I can really do here, is there? I guess we play the Agent here. That way we have a way to chump. I'm not blocking with that, so... Yeah, this is already going poorly. I think part of it was just like, okay, because we didn't have the, this feels bad, but we're gonna block like that. Oh, we're just dead. Never mind. That was, okay. I didn't even count it. I'm sorry. I just like, I was just sort of like, yeah, it was fine. Whatever. I just sort of checked out because it was just like, Jesus Christ, there's like so much synergy here. Maybe it wasn't correct. No, we had to get this off the board. Because if we didn't get this off the board, this becomes a 4-3. This becomes a 4-4, right? And then like that's just something we can't deal with. Leave match. Here's our next opponent. We're 0-1 going into match 2 with Jeskai Black. I made a quick change. I took out the red 2-drop in order to not this one, the hasty 2-1 in order to put in another planes. This seems okay. We do need to... It doesn't seem okay, does it? I think I need to mulligan this. Yeah, let's mulligan. This is not better. We can't afford to lose this or get rid of this. I'm gonna put the Sonic Shrieker to the bottom, even though it feels like that's one of the cards that we're closer to casting. Actually, no, it's got to be the Shrieker. We're just so far away from it. I don't want to mulligan again. Okay, that's better. Sure. Jeskai Devotee. Play this. We would have definitely been able to like cast that stupid thing. I see. Sibsig Appraiser, pretty good. Yep. Other Kishla Trawlers. So, Agent of Kotus. Now, what would be nice would be if I could get some of my Alright, so... They thought about that. What are the chances they can double spell here? Right? Okay. Wingblade Disciple. We gotta bounce that, so... But we don't have to bounce it. I guess we could just play this, right? And put nothing back on top of our deck. Like, no value is fine here. Because this provides us with a blocker against the Wingblade Disciple. Okay, but not a blocker against that. No blocks. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Done. And then we will... Oh, you know what I should have done? Maybe I should have put... No. Because they have to tap out to cast this again, so... This has Vigilance, so it's just free to attack with. Now, if they play that again and attack with it again, I can double block it. But yeah, I made a mistake of not casting Rebuff first to then put the rebuff on top of my deck. Granted, they know that we can rebuff, but what are you gonna do? It's another rebuff, so that was a mistake on my behalf. Hopefully it doesn't cost us the Gammy. I think next turn I can actually put tokens on one of these messengers. Tap up to one creature, draw a card. Okay. That's an interesting series of cards to get. Molten Exhale. Okay. So we can Narset's Rebuke. Rebuff. I don't think we want to spend the Narset's Rebuke on anything. I can use the Kishla Trawlers to get back my Ireni's rebuff into my hand. Right. Let's see if they're willing to trade here. Alright, because the Narset's Rebuke is an instant, I'm actually going to hold off because they have that stupid dragon in their hand. Wow, rude. No, but I think that they had to do that, otherwise they basically lose the card. And also putting tokens onto this thing would have not have been useful here. Yep. Maybe the correct thing to do would have been to kill that. I don't know. Sarkhan. Reveals a dragon, yep. Actually, so now the correct thing to do is actually to keep the Narset's Rebuke in my hand. And not kill anything here. My turn. Oh, that's interesting. So we can Iridescent Tiger, Narset's Rebuke, kill something. And then Kishla Trawlers get back something? I think the correct thing to do is actually to put tokens on this. And I probably should have done that before combat. Aye, alright. Because the problem becomes, I can't let my opponent pull ahead with this thing. Quarry Mountain Stalwart. That's pretty good, actually. Devoted Duelist. Yep. Wow, rude. So they're sending everything, I think. Yep. So dead. Oh god. It sucks, doesn't it? Okay, so I guess what I could do is rebuff. See, I can't actually do that. I could attack with the messenger, play the mountain stalwart, and then rebuff something to get us some mana. It's not good enough, right? I mean, not mana. Let's get us some life. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be good enough. Because, like, if they just double spell here, their mountain stalwart, Alright, so here's what we can do here. Kill that. Solve that. But we're still just, like, dead to the creatures, right? Yeah, we are. Good game. Concede. Oof. Feels like I have so many really good cards in the deck. They're all very precious. We haven't seen a single one of them. We haven't, which is really frustrating. Here's our next opponent. We're 0-2. We're in the super losers bracket with a bunch of bombs in Jeskai. We just haven't seen them. I haven't seen a single one. Oh, I can keep this actually. This is the first time I haven't had to mulligan anything. Okay. All right. Actually, you know, I'm kind of liking this hand. This is a good looking hand. We could Sig Appraiser next turn. Quarry Steel Cutter. Already looking bad. Do we set up for the... I guess we're going to take 2 here, right? So I guess my question is, do I set up to go Wingblade Disciple? You know what? Let's just get a Sig Appraiser out. Because we need to, I like the Dawnbreaker here. We need to, play to the board, I guess. I was expecting, like, that to be a land and something else. Okay, so they're gonna loot first. Ooh, Stormscale Scion. Okay. If they attack, I block. No? Alright. Play this. Play this. No attacks. Because what I can do next turn is I can Dawnbreaker Whisper, or I can just play Sonic Shrieker to force a discard, or just kill this and then swing, right? Players dealt damage this way, they discard a card. It looks like they're planning on... Alright, so we'll just trade this for that. Strategic Betrayal. Ooh. Alright. Shit. That was bad. Okay. I think now we just Sonic Shrieker, make him discard. And we've also drawn too many lands, so that's unfortunate. Alright, Reigning Victor. This is also like... Wait, this drains? We gain 2 life. Okay. So at least this is like a big flyer, right? Sure. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's unfortunate. Sure. We have too many not cards, too many lands. I'm gonna play this. We're gonna play the big Dagon. What do you do? It deals twice that much damage instead. Hold on. Play this. Tap most of my red sources and my black source, right? I want to be able to cast Narset and then Whisper afterwards, and then pitch my hand. So... red... You kill that. Cast this. Cast this. We cast 3 spells, take action. There we go. That's great. This is fantastic. Sonic Shrieker! Rude. Alright, so I guess we lose... Is it the new way forward? Because I'm going to kill this with Inevitable Defeat, right? Or the Narset's Rebuke. It is just new way forward, isn't it? The Monastery's not great here. But I can play this... What is this? Non-land permanent. So... I can cast this, then cast Defeat. And then get 3 cards, right? Take action. Oh, this has like been wild. Bearer of Glory, sure. And that nerd. Okay. Alright, so Agent of Codus. Play this. Cast this using you. Auto pay. Get another card. Iridescent Tiger's interesting here. If I attack with this as well, they double block it, right? Just the one attacker. We cast 2 spells, right? I'll pitch these 2. Ooh, Kishla Trawlers is interesting here. Because I can take Inevitable Defeat. Yeah. I just kill that now, right? Okay, so Kishla Trawlers. Exile a creature. Alright, they see it. They see it. They're just like, God damn it! Hey, we got there. Narset is way better than I thought she would be. Here's our next opponent. We're 1 and 2. Still kind of in the super losers bracket. Narset let us spin our wheels so much. This is a mulligan. This is the fastest mulligan I've ever seen. This is perfect. It's less perfect. I keep this, and I think we put back the swing. Because you don't need double black. So white source. Bird heirloom, sure. Venerated Storm Singer. Okay, so here's the question. Do I let this... This is gonna hit me for 4. Yeah, alright. Because it's 3 plus the token that it makes. Yep. We don't really have a better play. Like, this Sibsig Appraiser just, like, chumps it, or trades with this token. That doesn't feel good, you know what I mean? Sultai Monument, probably to get a land. And then they can still play a 3-drop, because this taps her mana to cast a creature spell. Abzan Monument. Oh wow, okay. So they went deep on monumentals. Okay. If I can get like a 4-drop, that'd be great. Okay. Is it just rediscover the way? It might be. Put one of these in my hand. I'll take that. And next, end turn. Because this allows us to Wingblade Disciple Unending Whisper. Right? And then the following turn, Narset's Rebuke. Or something else. Actually, yeah. Into Sibsig Appraiser. Oh, hi. That's really bad, actually. Top 3. Quarry Mountain Stalwart or another Wingblade Disciple. Oh god. View Battlefield. Because that 6/6 is massive. View Browser. I think it's the Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Okay, so... land... this guy? Make a bird. Draw a card. Next turn, we can rebuke into Quarry Mountains? No. I think we got a Quarry Mountain Stalwart into Sibsig Appraiser. Sure. So, jump blocking doesn't even do anything here. Sure. We'll block like this. Blocker. Like, this feels really bad because every time they, yeah. Yeah, I need to Stalwart into Appraiser. I need to then be willing to... That thing giving trample's so bad for us. Yeah, real bad, actually. 2 druids. Okay. Okay. Creature I control, double strike. Alright, so what do we need here? I think we still go forward with the plan that I had in mind. With the damage. Sources control, you draw that many cards. Put 1 in my hand. That has double strike, I think, right? Oh yeah, no, I didn't do any non-creature spells. No attacks right now. We need to like block everything here, which is unfortunate. And if they have any tricks, we're just dead. Part of me does not like the fact that this Quarry Mountain Stalwart's trading with the Stormsinger. And I don't like that I don't have a way to deal with Teval currently. And if they just have, sacrifice a creature to exile another creature, I'm just dead, right? Yeah, Caustic Exile, sure. So I'm like ultra mega dead. So we take 6 from that. Yeah. Oh, and they get, god damn it. So, but then we still take, yeah, good game. All right, concede. That went poorly. God damn it, we had such good cards. What was the issue there? I want to see. Aside from, okay, they have a 6/6 flyer with lifelink, which is kind of a big issue, actually. This is the one game where it felt like, no, because we still had the mulligan, right? But it felt like we had the mana going. So many times it felt we leave match. We have the mana base. That's the thing, right? Like This did incredibly poorly for a deck that has the mana base to play the stupid things that we wanted to play. You know? And that one game where like everything just sort of fell into place, we didn't have to mulligan, we actually had what felt like an actual game, right? It felt like our deck did the thing that it wanted to do. Maybe Wingblade Disciple and like Quarry Mountain Stalwart, despite the fact that there are some of the better things you could do with Flurry, is just not good enough. Maybe that's it, right? But like Narset, when she went off, she was just like, oh yeah, pitch that land. Let's wheel again on some new stuff. Like, let's just keep trying. Let's keep going, right? Rediscover the Way. This felt really good, actually, the one game we got to play. Never got to play New Way Forward. Inevitable Defeat was fantastic, and we were about to cast it twice, but our opponent was like, no thanks. I don't want to play anymore. Oh god, and it's 3 life. Okay. It's target non-land permanent, and it Lightning Helix is our opponent. Okay, that's actually really good. Yeah. Maybe it was too greedy to try to play New Way Forward. This is such a fun card, right? If your opponent somehow hits you for 6, you just go like, nope. You draw that many cards. That's just, it feels so good. I'd like, you know, like it, or rather it reads like it's going to be really good. I guess leaving up 5 mana is the problem, right? Yeah, I guess leaving up 5 mana is like the real issue there. Whatever. Guys, if you enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe, come on over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. And don't forget to tell your friends to also come by and watch me be very bad at Magic the Gathering, or video games, or anything, really. But with that out of the way, you have a wonderful rest of your evening, folks. Take care, stay safe out there, don't eat yellow snow. And remember, if you're not here, you're dickless. Have a good night, folks.